I'm Choi Pritchard, and I teach at the University of Michigan Law School. My co-author is Steve Choi from the New York University School of Law. In 2005, Steve and I published a new and exciting casebook on securities regulation. We wrote this casebook because we saw our students struggling to grasp the complexity of the securities markets and securities regulation. We thought we could write a book that would make learning a difficult field less painful, and maybe even a little more fun. We think we have done that with securities regulation, cases, and analysis. During this brief introductory video, Steve and I will highlight the major features of the casebook, including its comprehensive teacher's manual, complete set of PowerPoint slides, and the casebook companion website. The goal of securities regulation, cases, and analysis is to make securities markets and securities regulation accessible and manageable. The casebook aims to help students master the basic principles and structure of securities regulation, thus allowing them to begin their corporate law careers with confidence. Our book is lean. Our approach was to provide enough material for a 3 or 4 hour basic class in securities regulation. We've included only the topics covered in most basic classes, such as 10b-5, materiality, the definition of a security, and public offerings. We left out some of the topics covered in other casebooks, such as broker-dealer regulation, so we could produce a much shorter casebook without sacrificing depth of coverage for the topics included. We've also created a statutory supplement that includes only the relevant statutes and regulations. Students can purchase the statutory supplement in either the traditional printed version from the bookstore or in a downloadable version from the Foundation website. Some additional highlights of the casebook are: we begin each chapter with a brief essay laying out the economics of the subject of the chapter in an easy-to-grasp fashion. We organize the chapters around a single motivating hypothetical, which reinforces the common-sense approach and challenges students to apply the legal rules presented in the cases and materials. We include questions in the introductory paragraphs preceding each of the cases to focus the students on the main issue addressed by the case. We provide notes covering topics not found in the cases and other primary materials, which allows us to present important points in a logical order and a concise fashion. And we use charts and tables liberally to present the material in a way that crystallizes the most important points. Students like charts.
Perhaps one of the most distinctive characteristics of securities regulation, cases, and analysis is its comprehensive teacher's manual. As with the casebook, we have tried to be just as clear and straightforward, although a bit less concise, with the teacher's manual. The teacher's manual includes summaries for all the cases, as well as preliminary questions, if you want to extract the basic facts and holding from a student. Also included are nested questions that follow up with the questions provided in the casebook. The questions are designed to start a Socratic dialogue that explores the assumptions in the court's reasoning and theoretical implications of the decision. The professor's area of our website has a wealth of material designed to help you teach from our casebook. The full teacher's manual is available on this site in Word format for those of you wishing to incorporate part or all of it into your class notes. Also available are PowerPoint slides that accompany each chapter. The slides generally follow the teacher's manual. However, we have included slides with the relevant statutes and rules highlighted to make them more accessible to students. We have also included flowcharts and decision trees to help show students the correct approach for analyzing crucial questions in securities laws. We update the teacher's manual and PowerPoint slides every semester to make sure that the materials are completely up to date. And finally, we post supplements to the casebook that you can download for distribution to your students. The professor's area is only for instructors and password protected. The website provides a form that you can use to request a password. As Adam mentioned earlier, the casebook is designed to provide enough material for the basic 3 or 4 credit hour securities regulation course. However, despite the relatively concise length of the book, choices will still have to be made in what to cover in a particular class. We include sample syllabi on the website that illustrate the choices that we have made in our classes.
Thank you, Steve. We hope that you have found this introduction to our casebook useful. We encourage you to take a look around the casebook companion website, and we welcome your feedback, suggestions, and questions. Our contact information is posted in the About section of this website. Feel free to call or email either Steve or myself. We hope you enjoy teaching from our book.